Hi, you tuned into Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. Thanks for tuning in to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. In today's video, I do want to share with you a small haul that I have. I don't have a lot of products, but I did pick up some and I'm anxious to start using them. So if you're interested in seeing which products I picked up or which products I hauled, then please keep watching. Okay, you guys, so this is take two. The first time I recorded this video, I recorded it all in slow-mo. I thought we were done with that, but apparently we're not. So I'm refilming the haul now. And the first product that I wanted to talk to you about is this acrylic little bin. I picked this up, and it does come in sets of two. The other one is down on the floor with all the products that I want to share with you today. But I did pick this up. It has two handles. And I picked this up because I got so tired of fumbling around, killing time as I was, doing a look for you guys. I would have so many items in my tray that I was always fumbling around, wasting time, skipping over products that were in there, but I couldn't find. So I decided that from now on, whenever I'm getting ready to do a video, I'm going to grab the products ahead of time and put everything that I'll need in this bin. So I will have them right there, plenty of room for me to see everything, and I'll just fish the products from this bin. Because my tray apparently isn't large enough, or I'm pulling too many items. So yeah, just like the glitter glue. Couldn't find the glitter glue anywhere until I was done needing it, and it was in my tray all along because I just have too much stuff in there. So I want to be a little bit more organized and just pull my products beforehand and then just work out of one of these bins. Here's my next bin. So the next product that I wanted to share with you is from L'Oreal. It's L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. And this is what it looks like. I didn't think the bottle would be so small, or maybe they have a bigger one. Maybe this is just the size that they had on Amazon. But this is the one that I picked up. And yeah, it says 36-hour Defy Transfer. And some of you already know, and some of you may not be aware, that I do live in Texas. And with Texas, you have the extreme heat, the humidity, as well as the steaminess. And I mean, it's almost like your makeup doesn't stand a chance. And so I thought this would be good to use in those summer months when it's doing all the things. Like today it rains, so it's very steamy outside, very humid outside, and the temperature doesn't feel bad though. So I just thought I would give this a go when it gets to be, in the summer months when it's really hot outside, just to see how this is going to perform, and I'll keep you updated on this. Next up is a product that I picked up from Ulta that since I filmed this video twice, I had swatches on my hand. I just took everything off, but I need to put lotion on now. Anyway, we're just going to keep going. This next product is a product that I didn't mean to pick up. I thought it was something else I was getting, but it wasn't. So this is the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Serum Concealer. And I picked up the shade 445N. And it says it's a natural skin glow all day hydration concealer. And all the things sound good, but like I said, I wasn't really trying to get this. I was trying to get the Estee Lauder concealer that I had before, but I tossed it out because the wand broke. And I was calling myself replacing that one. And I thought something was funny with the shades, but anyway, this is what it looks like. And this is the packaging. Now, I may take this back altogether, or I may exchange it. Right now, I'm not thinking that I'm going to exchange it, but I am definitely taking it back because of the shade. It's very skin tone, or maybe even just a hint darker than my skin tone. So this is definitely not going to work. This is what it looks like. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so close to my skin tone. This is it right here. And again, forgive me for my ashiness. So I may look for another shade inside the store, or I may go ahead and look for my Estee Lauder and grab it from inside the store. Next up, I have a eyeshadow. It's by e.l.f. It's called Fine as Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow. And it says that it is in the shade Pop Off Pink. And it's a sheer glitter eyeshadow topper. I think this is supposed to be equivalent to the Patrick Ta single eyeshadows. This is the e.l.f. dupe for it. Now, I did have some other shades in my cart that weren't available, and I thought that they would just go ahead and, you know, the things that I could pick up in store, I could pick up, and the other things they were just going to ship out, but they didn't. So I guess I'll have to put those in the cart again, because some of this stuff was like 40% off, and I do want to get it at the sale price, so I'll just have to put it back in my cart. Okay, so this was the packaging for it, and this is what it looks like. And this is what the shadow looks like. So this is sheer. It's a sheer topper. Let's see if you can see that. And here it is on my hand. I hope you guys can see it. Right here. So I think I may actually enjoy using this shadow. And I think there were at least one more that I wanted to get, if not two. Next up, I picked up a product that I didn't even know was out. I saw Andrea Renee with this product. And it is by Clinique. It's a Moisture Surge Active Glow Serum. And I didn't know they had that, because you guys know I love the moisturizer, and I love the under eye creams, the Moisture Surge under eye moisturizer and eye cream, but I did not know they had a serum, because y'all know I would have been all over that. So this is what the packaging looks like, and here it is right here, and this is what the bottle looks like. And I will say, when Andrea used this on her skin was very glowy. And you guys know that's what I love in a serum, that glowy look. So I cannot wait to use this one. I can't wait. So I'm so happy to have this. And let me know if you guys knew that this was out. I didn't even know until I saw her with it. So I have another setting spray, and this one is by e.l.f. It's called the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I love me a dewy setting spray. I love the glow. Not so much, not that intense in the summer though. Oh, it's still silk. So I did pick this up. Yeah, they have the Power Grip line. So I just wanted to see how this was going to wear on my skin, especially now that it's starting to get warmer. So again, I'll let you know how this performed, but I'm excited to try it. And I have one more setting spray by e.l.f. So this one is a repurchase. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist by e.l.f. And the funny thing about this one is I don't use this as a spray for my face. I like to spray my brushes with this. Instead of using my MAC Fix Plus or any of my other ones, I like to use this spray in particular just for my brushes. So if I'm going in with a shimmer shade or a metallic shade, I like to give this a little spritz, my brush a little spritz with this, just to prevent fallout. So I may also use this, because I can't even remember how I liked it on my face. I don't think that this, I was very impressed with this as a face spray. And so I started using it for my brushes, and then I did like to use it that way. So this is a repurchase. Next, I picked this up for 40% off, and this is a repurchase also. I had this in my favorites a while back, and I said that this would be a repurchase, and it is IT Cosmetics. It's the Confidence in a Cream Transforming Merch. It's the Confidence in a This is the Confidence in a Cream Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream, and it's the anti-aging armor. Here's the packaging on this one. And what is this one? This is 2 ounces. And this is what it looks like. So I picked that up as well. I picked up a Morphe eyebrow pencil, and it's been a long time since I purchased anything from Morphe. This is the micro brow pencil, and I picked up the shade Chocolate Mousse. And this is it right here. And here is the pencil. And this is the swatch of Chocolate Mousse. And I have another repurchase. This is by Essence, and it's the Long Lasting Eye Pencil. It is in the shade Black Fever. Now, I picked one of these up, couldn't find it, so I picked up another one. And when I went to use the other one, I used it for a little while, and the entire lid fell out. And I don't know if it was because it had dried up or what. So I just went ahead and repurchased it. These are all of, I think, like $2. So I didn't mind repurchasing this at all. And these are so creamy. I cannot believe they're so cheap and so creamy. I love this formula. And this is what Black Fever looks like. I saw this eye palette on Amazon when I was looking for some replacement palettes that didn't work out. I was going to get 2 more. And I was so close to picking this palette up. I think I even put it in my cart and then took it out. And then I messed around and ran into this palette at the grocery store, H-E-B. So then I went ahead and put it in my basket. And this is by Makeup Revolution, and it's called the Reloaded Provocative Palette. It comes in this plastic packaging, or plastic little casing. And I thought the shadows were so pretty. Now this definitely will be a good, if the shadows perform nicely, this would be a nice palette for work. So I picked this one up, and I think it's so pretty. Oh, and then I picked up, I'm just sharing everything with y'all. I picked up the Made From, and this is 100% real hair. And these are what I have in my hair right now. These are clip-ins. And I've never had the 100% real hair. Packaging comes like this. And this is what it looks like. I think there's maybe 7 clip-ons. I think there's 7 clip-ons. And yeah, I wanted to add a couple of more clip-ons to this, but I decided not to because I'm going to take this out this weekend and wash my hair. And that's why I'm doing clip-ons right now, you guys. I just felt like giving the braids a rest, giving my hair a rest from the braids. And now with the clip-ons, you know, I can still have a protective style, still every 2 weeks be able to go in and shampoo my hair and condition my hair, and, you know, just be able to take care of my natural hair while still have it in a protective style. So I so far am loving the clip-ons. Gotten quite a few compliments. But the reason I wanted to get a couple of more to put in is because I typically don't really wear long hair. And this isn't really long for some, but it is long for me because you guys know I had a taper haircut. The back of my hair, or the back of my head, is shaved, and so are the sides. And so I would just wear my hair short in the back going long. And so I was thinking about cutting this hair to wear it shorter because I felt like this hair made me look like a school teacher. I can't say I look like a school teacher, even though everybody seemed to like it at work. They said it looked nice, but I just feel like it makes my face look round. And but I mean, not to say I don't like the style or anything. I do like it. It's very convenient. All I do in the morning is take my spray bottle, put a little conditioner in there and a little water in there, shake it up, and I spritz my hair every morning after I take the bonnet off, and just pull it out, and it just waves up. This is so convenient. I love it. So I did buy 2 more in case I do decide to go ahead and cut the next batch. I'll just be able to do so, or I can keep this batch and keep it long. Okay, so the next product that I got is by e.l.f. as well. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer, and it says that it's clear or transparent. This is the box. I already had it open. It does have the seal on it, but this is what it looks like. This is a mattifying primer. It's infused with lemon myrtle blend to help reduce the look of excess oil and shine, creating a smooth finish while gripping makeup for long-lasting wear. Sorry, I can't see the little writing. And so, yeah, can't wait to try this. I think I heard good things about this, but I've been eyeballing it in the store and just finally decided to go ahead and pick it up. Next is a foundation. I saw my friend Juvia, Julia with Accessorize Your Life 60s. She and I are doing the Shop My Stash collab this month using all drugstore products. And she picked up this Maybelline foundation. And Maybelline foundations have never really worked for me. I had the original Maybelline and made me look orange, and then it eventually fell on the floor and broke. Then I had the next one by Maybelline, the Super Stay, I think, and I decluttered that one because of the orange look to it. And I don't know what made me buy this one, but I did go ahead and buy this one. It looked great on Julia. So I picked this one up. It says Super Stay Maybelline. This is lasting for up to 30 hours. This is the Lumi Matte foundation, and I picked up shade 350. Now, I consulted with the lady at HEB. This is where I got it from. And she and I picked up both shades, and she and I both agreed that this one might be the best match. She matched it with my hand, and I was like, I really don't think my hand is the same shade as my face. And I was showing her my chest. I said, well, my chest is, a little lighter. She's like, yeah, you have more yellow in your skin. So she thought this might be a better match. And I walked around with it in the store, and I went ahead and picked this one up. Now, I have worn it once, and I just feel like I have to really prep my skin, and then it looks great. It doesn't have that ash to it. And I mean prepping my face with glowy, hydrating products, and then it looks great. So I will demo this for you guys. I can't wait to do so and show you how I prep my skin for it and show you how it looks, and you guys let me know what you think. Now we're down to my final two products, and I picked up the Juvia's Place liquid bronzers. I say bronzers because I picked up two shades, just like a real YouTuber. I could not decide on which shade, so I was texting Monique asking her, which one do you think looks the best? So when I filmed the first video, I did the swatches, and then I waited till they dried down, and then I added powder to them. So I'm going to insert that in the video. You guys can let me know which one do you think looks best, because I thought maybe one shade wouldn't show up that well, especially after the powder was added to it. So let me know. So I did pick up the shade Warm Pecan, and then I picked up Rich Cocoa. Now, I saw Tatiana Elise, she had Rich Cocoa, and she's the reason I even knew Juvia's Place had these bronzers, because it wasn't on their website, it wasn't on the Ulta website. You just go in store and there they are. So that's what Tatiana had said in her video. So I went there, asked about them, and there they were. So they had them on display so I could really try them, but I still wasn't sure how they would look. I still wasn't sure how I would like them. So after I swatched them in the store, you know, I was in the Juvia's Place area. So after they had dried down, I went ahead and put the Juvia's Place, their new powders. I took them and dotted the powder and put on top to see if they would still show up. And they did, but of course they were a little bit more muted. But I don't know, you guys. I may keep both. I may take one back. At this point, am not sure, but I will swatch them. This first swatch is going to be Warm Pecan. And this is what they look like. Has the big doe foot. This is what Warm Pecan looks like. Now this is the shade I hope works out, because I want a bronzer to look like a bronzer, you know, to add the warmth. I don't want it to add a cool tone shadow to the skin. And I feel like that's what the Rich Cocoa does, because it is much deeper. But the reason I'm thinking about keeping it, because I might want to use it as a contour. So, you know, we'll see. I put this swatch a little too close together, but you'll definitely be able to tell the difference. So, Rich Cocoa. And the one right above it is Warm Pecan. So, you guys let me know in the comments, which one do you think I should pick up, or I should keep, or if I should keep both of them. I'm leaning towards, they weren't terribly expensive, so I'm leaning towards keeping both of them. But as far as bronzing, do you think I could use both of them as a bronzer, or which one do you think I could use? I don't know. Just give me your thoughts on these bronzers. And my last item, you guys, is, I hope does not become a target of controversy. I am giving you my thoughts on this, just mine. I've seen, it's an eyeshadow palette, and I've seen other people use it. That's fine. I don't have anything to say about what anybody else does, what anybody else's beliefs are. I am strictly talking about me, Jacqueline Kim Taylor. Okay? I don't want to, I'm not criticizing anyone, critiquing anyone. This is just me. So I saw an eyeshadow palette on Instagram, and I have been wanting to try something from this brand. I have nothing from this brand. And when it's an indie brand, and when I saw this palette, I saw the inside, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. I want to pick up something from this brand anyway, so I'm going to get this. So I'm going to pick up this palette. Hold on, let me wet my whistle. So I said, I'm going to pick up this palette. Then I saw the front of the palette, and I was like, oh no, I cannot pick up this palette. And the reason I said that, because I felt it was dark, it was gothic, it was not something that I really wanted to have on hand in my house. I thought of, I'm not saying it had evil spirits or anything of that sort. I'm just saying I felt it was very dark, very gothic. The images on the palette, just something that does not fit with my lifestyle. I am a Christian, and I'm not saying that anyone that picked up this palette is not. Please hear my heart. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I felt the Lord telling me, no, you don't get that palette. And I wanted to try something by this brand so bad that I picked it up anyway. I didn't listen. And when it came and I opened it, you talking about somebody feeling convicted. The Lord convicted me so much for not listening, going ahead and doing what I wanted to do instead of listening to what He told me to do. And I had to repent for it. I was like, that was just like an easy test, and you couldn't even pass that. So I didn't listen. I picked it up, and immediately I text Monique, and I was like, do you have the palette by Blend Bunny? Because I was going to see if she wanted to buy it from me, because I was going to get rid of it. I said, do you have the palette by Blend Bunny? She wrote me back, got it. I was like, I didn't even tell you the name of it. But she had already picked it up. And I was like, now what am I going to do? I said, well, I can try to sell it on eBay. I just didn't know. So I have it. It's here. I'm going to keep it. I've already repented, like I said. But I have noticed, and I was sharing this with Monique, I have noticed a trend with indie brands, how their palettes, not every one of them, but quite a few brands, they lean on the dark side, on the gothic side, on the, they have skulls or, something evil. Indie brands lean in that direction, and I don't understand really why, but I don't know. So without further ado, the palette that I picked up from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and it's called Beauty Below. It says it has 24 beautiful but deadly shades, and I believe this is vegan free, and it's an eye and face palette. This is what it looks like. I don't know if the palette changes. I haven't really paid that kind of attention to it. But you can see the sirens, and then it has the skull right there. And this is just the carton. The package is the same way. The actual palette, same way. And I did glance over the names of the shadows just to see if there was anything. There's one shadow called Cursed, and one called Dark Truth. I think those are the only two that kind of lean on the, dark side. But this is what the palette looks like. It is very pretty. And like I mentioned, I knew I wanted to have this because the shadows are right up my alley. But I just wish the packaging was different. This is what the palette looks like. And again, I've seen a lot of YouTubers using this palette, creating beautiful, gorgeous looks. So please take no offense about my commentary on this palette, because again, I am speaking just about me, nobody else. I have neither hell nor heaven to put anyone in. I'm not judging anyone. This is just how I felt and how the Lord convicted me about the palette. So again, this is what it looks like. And honestly speaking, I can't wait to use the shades. And I think it's beautiful on the inside. And with that said, you guys, that completes my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I've already put one of these totes to good use. This is going to come in so handy, you guys. So that completes today's video. I just wanted you to see the products that I have picked up along the way. And I'm so excited to use each and every product. I will give you feedback about the products that are new to my collection. Like I said, a lot of them are repurchases, but those things that are new, I'll let you know how I like them and how they fared. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.